A few days ago, we had a power outage in my neighborhood. The power was out for a few hours, and I always get triggered when there is a power outage, especially if it's evening, and this was evening because it's so dark, and a lot of the assaults that happened for me happened in the dark, and parts of me get scared, and then I could hear men's voices rumbling in the stairwell, and a lot of my abusers were men, although of course there were women too. And I also get anxious and worried. I think about all the food that's in my fridge and freezer that I can't afford to replace if the power is out for a long time and it's winter, and how cold we would all be without heat if it went on for a really long time. And also, in an apartment or condo building, you need electricity for the pump for the water. And so I'm thinking, we'll be without water. And all the stores around were closed because of the power outage. And then how do you get food? And I had hardly anything I could eat as someone who is vegetarian and gluten free, that wasn't like shelf stable, and that didn't need to be in the fridge or freezer or cooked. Like, but I had a really lovely time in the end because a neighbor called me up and offered me some soup that she had made just before the power outage. And I did have some nuts that she'd given me for Christmas. I had some rice crackers, some chocolate, and I brought that up, and she offered chips too. And so, oh, and I had a few gluten-free bars that I thought were not good tasting, but that I had gotten for free through the grocery store. And so we tried those, and we were both thankful for them because it was more filling. Because you have an empty feeling when you don't have quite enough food. But it was actually a really fun evening. We played Uno, we played cards by candlelight, and we had to keep holding up our cards in front of the candlelight to see the difference between the blue and the green cards. We laughed so much. I had good company and fun during a power outage, and that was such a lovely healing experience for me, and it helped me feel so much safer and happier. I hope that when you have hard things happen to you, that you also have some relief or some good feeling.